From Lady Gaga to Gwyneth Paltrow, those are just some of the A-listers. Celebrity manicurist Deborah Lippman counts as her clients, and she is here to show us some of the hottest fashion nail trends of the season. So welcome.
Thank you.
For being here.
Oh my gosh, thank you for having me.
Well, so now before we get started, you say nail grooming is key.
Nail grooming is key. There's no sense in wearing polish if you aren't going to groom your nails first. And it's important to file your nails once a week, to, I think, exfoliate your cuticles once a week, and to hydrate every single day.
And what do you think makes for a good manicure, pedicure, along with those things that you just mentioned?
I think that, you know, having sanitary products.
Yes.
Maybe if you're going to go to the salon, you might want to take your own things with you, just so you take any of the guesswork out of it. You know that if it's not touched anybody else, if it's been with you. And so it's a safer way to go if you're just popping into the neighborhood salon.
Yes.
It's the question I'm most often asked. And I go to the neighborhood salon, I pop in.
Right, but
I take my
invest
stuff
in
with
your
me.
own tools.
Yeah,
right,
exactly.
Okay, so now you have worked with quite a few celebrities. I mean, the names are just to go on and on. But now, who is the most adventurous when it comes to nail art?
Oh my gosh. Well, most recently, what comes to mind is I've been working a lot with Lupita Nyong'o.
Oh, she's amazing.
And the most extraordinary skin tone. She can wear any color.
But can I interrupt you? When
Yes.
I actually noticed, you know, because they have the mani-cams now on all of the red carpets, and her manicures were flawless. There you are with Sarah Jessica Parker, one of my favorite colors. Is that Mary J. Blige? Unbelievable.
Created a color with her, with Rachel Zoe.
But you know what I find so surprising? People are thinking about nail art. This is an example here.
Right. So this is a color actually created, that was Kelly Clarkson's hand.
Okay.
And this is a color called Stronger that we created together, which is glitter.
Oh,
it's holographic. Let me layer it over you.
Sure.
I'm going to put it over your bling finger.
There you go.
Your bling finger. So this is like this is an instant way to be able to do your own nail art. So if you get, this is a big chunky glitter. So if you can see that I'm sort of pressing it on the nail rather than trying to brush it, that way you keep the glitter on the nail plate. But talk about like an instant way to sort of bling it up, simple, easy.
This is fun. And then when I'm
pretty,
talking to people, I get that little pop of like, hey now,
a little something.
How you doing?
Hey now, hey now, I'm a rock star.
There it is. Oh my gosh, that is so cool.
So that's Kelly. Actually, the night that we decided on the color, she wore it. I polished her nails for the Grammys, and she won Album of the Year for Stronger.
Okay, there you go. Maybe you're her lucky charm.
It was really like a magical moment. Awesome. It's like you can't plan that stuff.
No, you can't. And now you also brought some models along to show us what the big trends are for spring. Okay, so let's get started with our first.
All right. So this is Aisha, and she is wearing a beautiful, like, sort of sky blue, we call it blue orchid, and then we've layered on top of it. This is a cream, and we've taken, actually, the shade that I'm wearing, which is an iridescent pink, and layered it over the top. So it just sort of softens it, and it's a layering story. So there's a lot with using more than one color is very, very trendy. So not just taking one bottle out of your cabinet and putting it on, but you want to, like, and kind of creating your own look with two colors that you might have in your wardrobe.
How do you even come up with these colors?
I just love color.
Do you really?
I do.
Oh my gosh, well, we have to talk to you about your other career. This looks amazing. How does it feel?
It feels great.
Yeah?
I love this color.
Would you normally wear something like that, or are you more of like a neutral?
I would, and I would have never thought to put the shimmer on it. And that really adds like a beautiful touch.
It made it a little bit softer, right?
Yeah.
And we've done matchy-matchy on her fingers and toes, but she's not matchy-matchy with her shoes.
Right.
So what we wouldn't want to do is have like a blue shoe and a blue toe and a blue nail. That's like a too much matchy-matchy, but you want to have like a little coordination. So when we get to our next model, we'll talk about a coordinating look because it's not always matchy-matchy with the fingers and the toes.
Okay, so you're saying no, we shouldn't sometimes.
You don't always want to matchy-match. Okay. You have to think about the entire look, what's going on with your clothing, what's going on. Like if you have a lot of eye makeup and a lot of lip going on, I wouldn't do a glitter nail.
Like a bold nail.
I would not do. I would do, like, make a choice of two of the three.
Okay, so let's take a look at this, which I think is so interesting.
Isn't this cute?
It's kind of like a different take on the French manicure.
Yeah, it's kind of an opposite, kind of askew sort of look. This is Anna, and she actually works with me in product development at the brand.
Really?
And
lucky lady.
She is a nail polish savant. And this we're calling our peekaboo. So this is a red on the bottom. You polish the whole nail red, and then the color on top is one brand new to the brand. And I created it with Inez van Lamsverde, who's a very, very, very amazing fashion photographer. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful pink for summer. It's not too pink, not too coral. And we just sort of outlined the whole nail by with leaving a little bit of the red.
It's a beautiful like coral.
Isn't that really a pretty?
And
this
then
is
you
gorgeous.
pulled the
This new
red
Break for Love.
on her pedicure.
Exactly. So then on the toes, we didn't want to match it. It would have been too much to do the peekaboo. So we took the red, which was the base color, which is called It's Raining Man, and we put them together. Hallelujah.
The titles are crazy. I love them.
Titles. All song titles.
So now let's move over to our next model who is doing the bling thing on her ring finger.
Diana, and she is wearing Amazing Grace. So big trend for spring and summer is white, which I love that you're already wearing.
Yes.
Super opaque white. So it's not sheer soft white. It's super strong, full coverage. And then we just painted on the accent nail, on the little bling finger, we put little Swarovski crystals on the entire nail. And it's something easy that you can do at home. And we layer nail polish over the top, just a top coat on the top, and it holds them in place, so they're not glued.
Now, when you're doing something like the bling manicure, does that cost a little bit extra when you go and get that done?
Yeah, because there's a cost for the time, and there's also a cost for the crystals that have to go on. So you want to spend a little bit. But it's really fun. And
you look so familiar to me. Where do I know you from? Do I know you from somewhere?
No,
I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna explore that in a minute. Okay, so now let's move on to our next model, who is wearing. Is this Stronger?
This is Stronger.
That looks
amazing. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Your voice is awesome.
Oh my gosh. So this is a super holographic glitter. And this is, we wanted it to be a very rock star color. So we sort of used that royalty purple kind of tone and just popped it full of huge, holographic glitters, which just are, it's really like nail art. So this is your new accessory. So she's wearing very simple, very classic clothing, and then wowza on the nail.
These look awesome, and let's check out her pedicure.
And we match the toes. So a lot of you, like if you're watching at home, you might think, oh, I don't know if I'd wear that glitter on my fingers, but most of us will do anything on our toes.
Yeah.
And it's a great place to experiment and have a little bit of fun, because when you look down at your toes at the end of a day when your feet hurt and your toes like have a little bling, it's like, it makes me happy.
Totally. Well, now,
totally
something else that makes me so happy is that you name all of your nail polishes after songs, but a lot of people don't know that you're a jazz singer.
I am.
And can you tell people the story about how you became a manicurist?
So I have a degree in music, and I was waiting tables, and I was very untalented at it, so I needed to figure out another way to pay the rent. And literally, the person who was doing my nails said, you know, if you go to manicure school, you can sit down during the day and hold hands with people and be in the beauty business, and then stand up on your high heels and sing at night. And I was like, sounds like an idea.
It does. And what about singing in the morning? Deborah Lippman, thank you so much for joining us, and to the lovely models. And if you want some information on where to buy some of the nail colors that you've seen today, log on to WLNYTV.com/thecouch. And now, if you would do us the honor of singing us out.
Okay, well, in honor of like the white nail.
Yes.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me.
Wow.
I once was lost.
Amazing. Oh, thank you so much. I hate to cut you off.
That's all right. That's all right.
Thank you very much for being here today, models and Deborah.
Thank you, everybody.
For everything.